something so exciting to share with you. Look at this. Tell me you love me without telling me you love me. This. I'm so excited. I gotta bring my voice down. It's a deck of cards. And look at that. There's 6 categories, 53 prompts and questions, all centered around generating positive emotions while getting to know each other. This card deck is so important because we have to cultivate the art of curiosity. Again, authentic curiosity. And there's so many ways that you can play this game, okay? So 6 categories, as I mentioned. So cultivating compassion, cultivating courage, cultivating gratitude, cultivating creativity, cultivating curiosity, cultivating inspiration, and cultivating courage. I think I may have said that already. Now, you can find these on my website, risewhereyouare.com/products. But before you go and buy, let me just give you some insight on some of the questions. So, you know, I'm all about generating those positive emotions. I always talk about how we can treat each other better, treat ourselves better, you know, and that being one of the best ways to honor the Most High is to be good to one another, to be good to ourselves. You know, if the Creator says, "What did you do with my creation?" what will you say? And you got to think, well, who is the Most High's creation? You are. We are. The planet. What are we doing with it? So that's something to consider. And these questions are just so sweet, right? So cultivating courage, right? What life lesson have you learned the hard way and it made you a better person? Hello, I want to know that, okay? Tell me about a time when you were afraid to share something, but afterward you were glad you did. That's cultivating gratitude. And pull it from creativity. Oh, tell me you love me without telling me you love me. This is very cool also because you can create your own game, you know, so you can either pull a card or you can, well, you got to pull a card. And you can ask everyone that you're playing with the question. These are also good journal prompts. So if you want to develop your writing skills and you're just like, oh, take 60 seconds to feel this moment with your heart. I can't give you all the questions. You got to go out and get your deck, okay? But I want you to have this deck because it feels good. It feels good. It feels good. And there's so many ways that we can get to know each other in a way that builds trust, right? Because what happens is we say, oh, I already know that person. Do you? I remember being in college and one of my friends was told by someone in our circle, I know you. And the way he said it, she was offended. She was like, you don't know me. And so just when we assume that we know somebody, we feel like we don't need to do too much more to get to know them. We just kind of go with the information we have. This card game actually helps you just to get creative about the questions you ask someone. And pull another one. What's the most creative thing you've done to help a friend? You know, and so when you think about that, if you got the answer to that question, you could think, well, I didn't know that about you. I haven't experienced that side of you. I want to know more about that, you know, and then that generates those elevated emotions that Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about, right? Dr. Bruce Lipton and Iyanla Vanzant and so many others. How do we take care of our hearts? You know, it starts with the questions that we ask. So go ahead, get this deck. This is something you want to have. Classroom teachers, doctors, lawyers, engineers, Sunday school teachers, everybody, pilots, This is for you. This is for us. Grab your deck. Let me know how this experience is for you. And again, I want to hear from you. How do you play the game? Looking forward to hearing your responses. Take good care of yourself and take care of one another.